Welcome to Mrs. Downer's classroom. Here are the chairs that you're going to be using. Please sit so that you can see the front board. Back here we have the flag for our Pledge of Allegiance, as well as the world's best pencil sharpener when it's working. There's also recycling and trash. Sign up for Remind 101 to receive text messages and reminders. This new side table is for small group work or for extra place for papers. Here is our main clock and some helpful posters, as well as the schedule for the day and times. This I mainly use for papers and materials for each of the classes. The smartboard you're going to be using throughout the year, and please feel free to come up to use that. We've got a small table that we needed this year, so feel free to sit there if you'd like. We have iPads. The graphing calculators are to sign out if you forgot yours for the day, and we also have the inbox where I will collect any late work or missing work. Over here we have other papers. You're going to find some extra graph paper, printer paper, the retake contracts, and also the papers to be passed back to you will be located in the trays. I have extra compasses, rulers, protractors, and scissors on this board. But please make sure you bring your own. We've got some textbooks so that if your internet's down or you won't be around internet, you can sign one out. Make sure you look at the pictures and what they represent mathematically. Can you tell what's wrong with this clock? And this is going to be our classroom this year. I look forward to getting to know each of you. Please let me know if you have any questions. Now you've logged into It's Learning. You go to Courses and select the course that you have me for. Let's say that you're in my algebra course. On this site, you will see the calendar, and the calendar will have all of your homework assignments. So if you are today, which is the 16th, if you want to figure out what your homework is, you click on it, it will tell you what the homework is. If it is not due the next day, it will state at the end what day it is due. Let's say you're absent on the 17th. You can click on the assignment, see what you're missing for the class. Also go over here in the left navigation bar. At the very top, I'm going to have a link called Completed Class Notes. If you click on this, it's a link to my Dropbox where I will share all of our in-class notes from the Smartboard. Currently, there aren't any in there because this is the day before school starts. Also over here, you'll see Start of the School Year, and in that folder is the class information sheet. So if you forgot to take that sheet home, you can click on that and it will ask you to download, and you can download a copy of that. There's also the student handbook. So you will receive, if you've not already received, a handbook. And this handbook is going to have all of the learning targets for the school year, as well as in algebra, I call them quick notes. They are the quick little things that you must know. And in geometry, I call them the geometry toolbox. And I call them the toolbox because you will be filling in those quick pieces of information that you need to know throughout the year. So if you ever lose that book, there is a digital copy of that book on It's Learning. And then I will have each of the units that we are working on. And I will add things to this unit as we complete them in class. I have SN is student notes for the first learning target, and these are blank notes. These are ones that if you choose to take notes on the iPads, this is what you're going to bring up. You would go to the completed class notes if you wanted to see the notes filled in by what we completed in our class time. That's all I wanted to show you for It's Learning right now. I will post a few bulletins as we go through the year. But if you do have any questions, please let me know.